guys, right on. I've been on the train from Delhi up to Kalka, and that's the end of the broad gauge railway system. From Kalka, which is at the base of the hills, trying to get up to Shimla, which I have nothing else booked except for the train. So I got off the train station there, and I thought there might be a bus or something like that. I don't have any accommodation booked or anything, so we're just kind of making it up on the go. But luckily somebody, some very lovely people here that are in this beautiful little car with me. Hello! They overheard me asking how to get to Shimla, and they needed to get there as well. So there's 4 of us, and well, 5 of us including the driver, and we've all shared a taxi, which has worked out financially beneficial, because as it turns out, this is about the only way to get there. There is a little toy train. It's a narrow gauge train that's kind of like the one that goes up to Darjeeling in the Far East. But I didn't have a pre-booked ticket for that, and it books out pretty quickly. So anyway, we're all in the front here. It's great because I can see some hills, so we're sort of heading up. Shimla's not up in the mountains, but it is a hill station town. We'll check that out. But we're onwards to the Himalayas, and you can just see the mountains all up ahead of us. So yeah, Kalka's got that feel of like a provincial border town. It's sort of like a little bit rustic and edgy. So I'm glad I'm just shooting on through. Anyway, take it easy guys. Speak to you in Shimla. Okay dudes, I've got here. It was 2.5 hours from Kalka, and far out, my legs are sore, crushed into the back of that, but at least I got up here. But old mate's dropped me off here, and over there is Shimla. So I've got to walk. Well, it looks like a long way, but maybe it's just yeah, it's not so bad. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It's noticeably cooler up here. And look at these cool forests. It's sort of down lower was all like pine. It's still a type of pine, but it's changed. This all gets covered in snow in winter. So this is like a, yeah, winter snowy landscape. And apparently it was snowing here up until March. In late March it was still covered in snow. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see if we can find. I have no idea where I'm staying tonight. Like all I know is I got to get there, and then I'll wander around and see if we can't find a spot to lay camp. Right on. So Shimla was a hill station town that was sort of established pretty much in the British Raj for the Brits to get away from the heat when the summer came, and they'd all come up here. And yeah, so there's a lot of old hotels and stuff like that up here, all built by the British. And man, some of them are just clutching precariously to the sides of the hillsides. Look at this. So kind of on a ridge line right now, like down there it drops down, and on the other side of this hotel it drops down, and we're walking up, well, just the ridge of a mountain range, of a hill range. Okay, look at this thing. So still walking up the hill. So it got me worried for higher elevations, because we're I touch under, what are we, 2,000? Hang on, let me have a quick look. Yeah, 2,000 meters. We're 2,000 meters above sea level here, and it's noticeably harder to grab your breath. But that's also because I got my super big bag on and we're walking up this hill. But anyway, this is the main market street built by the British, and look at all these buildings. It's so cool. And they're all just perched precariously. We're still on this main street and dropping down that way.
Do not forget this one.
Downhill, downhill.
Coffee house.
Okay. So yeah, no traffic. This is so nice compared to Delhi. No cars are allowed on this section of road. It's all blocked back there. So purely pedestrian only. So it's a little bit of a rarity in India. Just wander along the street without fear of being killed. So it's good. But man, look at some of these little buildings. Well, it's not very often in India you come across a big church, a big Christian church. Obviously built by the British. This town is like, it's like stepping into, I don't know, check it out. So cool. Down lower, so this is the old section up here. We're up on the ridge. This is called the ridge. There's little markets all drop down the hill. And as you go down, the buildings get newer and shitter. They're old concrete, well not old, they're concrete ones down there. They don't look particularly nice. It's functional only. Oh my god, check this out. Talking about rubbish concrete buildings next to cool old British ones. So who cares about that when I see the Brew Estate? Well, well, well. I think we might be friends. Or overlook your ugly facade. It's what's on the inside that counts. Microbrew. Hello. For me and him and you. Okay. We've got to be getting closer. I'm just walking up and uphill. And yeah, I was being yeah, there's a couple of hotel touts like follow you. Come with me, my hotel's better. Maybe it is, because I've got a rough idea of where I'm going. I'm just trying to get to some hostel. Now, why you stay at a hostel, man? You shared bathrooms and dorms. You can have a private room with your own bathroom, same price. Yeah. Oh well. These are the decisions you got to make. The tough decisions in life, aren't they? Check it out, monkey scat. Well, I missed a turn off to my hostel because I was too busy looking at the brew pub which is there. So I went up there. Now I came back down and found a little gate and it goes up, and I think this red building up here is my hostel. So I'll keep cruising up. Man, I feel so unfit. How is this possible? I feel like Delhi. Apparently breathing the air in Delhi is the equivalent of having 10 cigarettes a day. And apparently Dakar, the air quality is even worse. So I've really given my health not the best start by staying in these highly populous areas. I'm really hoping my dorm room is better than that. Oh, there's my bed. That's the one. Sign me up. Okay, let's have a look. I hear music. Okay, this is looking more promising. Okay. Well, my little furry friends, I could get used to this view. This is it. Alrighty, it's got some gold plated stuff. That means it's good. Physical activities, forget about any of this. Just write down walking to this place. Done.
Hello, hello sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
You doing well? Yeah. Alright, So, how old is this building?
Yes, sir.
How old is this building?
That building is very, very old, sir.
Very old.
Yeah.
We'll go with that then.
That's 1908.
1908. Cool. That's older than any building in Port Douglas. So apparently, so this building is, oh good, we've got lights on. This building is huge, right? And he's just said that I'll be the only one here with this echoey corridors. But we got lovely curtains. Room number 5 is alive. Let's check it out.
This types of outside dome.
Okay, this is it.
Yeah.
And I have it to myself, private room.
Yeah.
I think we'll do this. Okay, who wants science time with Jake? So I bought this snack. Did you like that? I just bought this snack down in Delhi, which is at about 200 meters above sea level. We are now somewhere around 2,100. And I went to get this little snack out and it's all blown up like a balloon. I don't know if you probably can't see this, but it was all soft, but it's like super hard now. And that is what the atmosphere has done to it. So it's fun, got it out. It's like a blow up pillow now. And for those of you that know, if you were to then go down, like if I was to take this thing scuba diving, and this is one of the things I used to do when I was a dive master, and you would take like a packet of chips, and as you go down to like whatever, you go deep diving, and as the pressure increases on it, so the pressure is decreased on this, pressure will increase on it as you go down, and that would end up all crushed in on itself. Ouch, I'm so sore and crushed. But right now it's like, wee, I'm so light. And hopefully delicious. Science time is done for now, but we may have another one soon. Yeah! Okay, should we go and explore this? I'm kind of hesitant to call it a hostel. It's more like that creepy old mental asylum on the top of a hill that is abandoned. And it's like in all the horror movies where you're like, why would you stay? Don't go in there. That's not going to go well for you at all. Before you know it, it'll be midnight and all sorts of fucking demons and shit are going to come out and drag you out of your bed and the witches will claw at your feet. And so, like, check this out. This is my bathroom. I don't know if they have lights, but there's the shower, large enough to like dispose of a body. Geez, the sinks are big enough to dispose of a body. Right on. Oh, my throat. What's going on? Oh, is it the witches? The witches are taking my voice. Give it back to me. Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed up here, but let's go upstairs, because what they always should do in a horror movie is go into the creepy attic. Where does this go? Keeps going up. Uh-oh. Please don't roam. Well, their bathroom is decidedly nicer than mine. Maybe that's why they don't want me to roam and see that they've ripped me off in a shit floor. So, wow. Yep, creepy, creepy, creepy. Right. Ooh, where does this go? Uh-oh. If later on tonight there's like some little girl in a frilly dress just standing with her back in the corner and then her head swivels around, I'm checking out. Although I've already paid, so I'll stay and deal with the creepy turny head kid. Let's see what awaits us upstairs. We're not roaming, we're exploring. And that's We'll sell it to the witches. Oh, dude. Why have they sealed off the attic? What can go wrong in a 120-year-old abandoned mansion on top of a hill? Like, were there other guests? And all the other guests have been eaten? Creepy corner with the door. The last of the creep. Oh no. So it's not sealed off, it's open. Hello? I freaked myself out. I'm getting down from that. That's all dark and gooey. I feel itchy from the witches. I've got witch itch. I'm suffering a severe case of witch itch. They're clearly clawing at my throat. I don't know how they've managed to get into my mouth, but they have. What goes on in here? They won't let me in. There's a mirror. Uh-oh. I'm guessing they're watching me and there's some kind of bizarre experiment.